woman had been crushed by a goat that fell from the sky. Her husband, Uruvin Vashmaralim, humble spice merchant, now kneels before me, haggard bags underlining his eyes and tear stains slashing down his cheeks. He laments the loss of his wife and the suspicious circumstances hanging over her death. She was a pious woman, he claims, who always set the mangoes and wine before the family shrine and prayed to them 3 times a day. One day, however, a terrible illness befell her. She didn't place her offerings before the family shrine. She died the next week, not from illness, but from a goat falling on her while she was drawing water from the well.
Lies!
A childlike voice hisses in my head. The man bursts into sobs at the end of his tale. I observe him with my back straight and hands folded demurely on my lap. My lips are pressed into a thin line, but my brows are soft and relaxed. My brother has told me that this is my best regal pose, assuring everyone that the spirit of the goddess Rashmutun lives in me, with every muscle, every limb perfectly poised. Even if Rashmutun never possessed me, even if Rashmutun doesn't exist.
"My goddess," the man wails, "please have mercy. I know not what my wife has done wrong, save for the one day she forgot to placate our ancestors' spirits. Her death has grieved me so. Rashmutun, what can I do to rectify the calamity that has fallen upon me?"
I stay silent, contemplating the situation. A goat dropped on an unsuspecting woman. It would have sounded ridiculous if not for Uruvin's solemnity as he delivered the tale. In fact, I am still in disbelief, even though I allow him to continue wailing. Meanwhile, Elam, the demon inside me, trails slow, taunting circles in my mind. His presence is as unnerving as a monster lying beneath still waters.
Uruvin, how long has it been since your wife's demise, I say,
my reedy voice amplified with deeper, overlapping echoes. The acoustics of the concave niche carved into the wall behind my throne creates an incandescent quality to my tone. My brother did it himself, claiming that the sculpture of Anas, the 10-headed snake god, would protect the living goddess from any harm. What the temple dwellers do not know about is the hollow that lies beyond the niche, large enough for a grown man to squeeze into and eavesdrop on my daily audiences.
2 weeks already, Your Grace,
Uruvin replies. He wipes a tear away from the corner of his eye.
I miss her terribly.
2 weeks? Sniveling Sartas. They'd have cremated the body by now. Pray tell, I resume smoothly. Was she a good woman?
Why, of course, Rashmutun. She was everything a man could ask for.
He waves his arms in a vigorous manner, as if it can convince me of his sincerity.
A wonderful cook, a meticulous cleaner, a patient listener. Oh, my dear Dirka.
He falls into another round of incoherent sobbing, forehead planted onto the fiery red carpet beneath him. I narrow my eyes at Uruvin, studying him intently. The hems of his surowal are suspiciously clean, neither a trace of ash nor dust on them. He probably never visited his wife's remains after the funeral. The holy mound is where we keep the ashes of our dead, open to the public and frequently flooded with visitors. If he were truly mourning her, he'd have spent plenty of time there. Or perhaps he is so overwhelmed with grief that he cannot bear to step into the mound.
Lies, lies, lies,
Elam chants with sadistic glee. Where is the lie? I ask.
Open your eyes, girl. Open your eyes and see.